On behalf of the Regina High Schools Athletic Association and our executive, I'm delighted to welcome our award recipients, special guests, and school representatives to this, our 29th annual award ceremony and our first online, I might add. My name is Aaron Anderson, the Commissioner of the RHSAA. Our association comes together each year in recognition of the importance of education through sport. We gather to celebrate the achievements of coaches and student athletes. This year is no different, with many outstanding achievements, but is unique in that our entire sports calendar was interrupted with a pandemic, not allowing us to conclude our basketball, hockey, badminton, golf, and track seasons. I would like to extend some thank yous. Firstly, to the RHSAA executive. Thank you to Mark Anderson, Jason Coleman, Kelly Eamon, Katie Rosenkrantz, Angelo Mallory, Lance Ford, Bill DeRosier, Lawrence Biegler, Kelly Adams, and our RHSAA Secretary, Stella Schenthaler. She is a tremendous asset who helps us function daily. Without her and these hardworking people who devote many hours to high school athletics and do a major portion of it behind the scenes, it would simply not be possible to deliver the opportunities to our youth in schools. Thank you to our retired and semi-retired teachers who support us through various jobs. Angela Tillier, Ken Tomchuk, Kelvin Toffin, Burble Knoll, Cindy Hawk, Dave Ripplinger, and Mike O'Donnell. Each of you are an incredible asset to the RHSAA. The TCU Financial Group is a sponsor and major contributor to our annual Coaching Awards program and luncheon. Next year, right, on the luncheon? Thank you to the TCU for continuing to support the RHSAA. We would also like to express our appreciation to Shoppers Drug Mart and its continued support of the medals that are presented at our championships. Thank you to George Furneaux of the South Albert Shoppers Landmark location for your patronage since 1998. Our September to June athletic calendar is always busy with 11 sports, as well as regional and provincial hosting responsibilities that took place during the year. The RHSAA hosted the 6A Provincial Football Final at Mosaic Stadium after a blizzard the previous night, the Provincial 5A Boys Volleyball Championships at Winston Knoll and Riffle, and were scheduled and ready with all hands on deck to host Hoopla in March, but that was when COVID-19 basically shut down the world. During the year, our leagues and championships had incredible success. Many schools took on city championship hosting responsibilities that helped instill a sense of volunteerism within their student bodies. Never forget that education through sport is a vehicle that helps build people who become leaders in our society. Some may even become teachers. When I go to a school or an event, myself and others witness it firsthand. As teachers and coaches, don't ever lose sight of that. You are extremely valued. Perhaps more than ever, people may see sport in a different light. It is not about the score. As parents and athletes, you may think that it matters most whether you win or lose a match. Is being the best player on your team important? What our association really strives for is to develop all the qualities that will make student athletes successful on and off the courts and field of play. It is not about the number of minutes you play. Student athletes will face much adversity in their lives. If only the number of minutes were all you had to worry about in life. Winning and losing with honor, having respect for opponents and officials is a true measure of an athlete. It's called sportsmanship. RHSAA activities continue to offer education of the whole individual by fostering the growth through learning lessons about loyalty, dedication, work ethic, compassion, selflessness, respect, courage, leadership, resilience, and perspective. The list goes on. It's about the journey, being on a team, being on the bus together, sharing those moments where lifetime friendships are forged is what you will remember 10, 20, even 30 years from now. Not all is perfect. There are many challenges that lie ahead. The RHSAA must continue to keep our student fees reasonable in order for all students to have a chance to be involved in athletics. Costs of officials, venues, and rentals continues to increase. Our students must not lose opportunities because of this. Other issues will include post-COVID-19. None of us are sure what that will look like. It will be important to navigate these challenges together. Change is enviable in life. Nothing lasts forever. There will be long hours ahead and reflection as we continue to grow our association. Another potential drawback is time. There is only so much of it in a day, week, month, or year. Our athletic directors do an amazing job in keeping their school programs running. I have always respected them when I was a teacher, but I have 1,000% more respect for them now. In closing, I want to address our coaches and administrators. Without you, we have nothing. These are thankless jobs at times. On behalf of the entire RHSAA, I want you to know you are valued. Lastly, to our many school board representatives, your leadership and passion to see our youth succeed can be contagious. It is a team effort that will never be more important than it is now. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you to RHSAA for providing me this opportunity to speak on behalf of the Saskatchewan High School Athletics Association at your 2020 Virtual Awards. Congratulations to all the individuals that are being recognized by RHSAA today for their dedication and commitment to school sport this year and in the past. As well, congratulations to the student athletes who are also being recognized with scholarships and awards. To the RHSAA, thank you very much for your continued efforts, dedication, and commitment to providing the very best school sport experiences possible to the student athletes of Regina.
I'd like to introduce Mike Silverius, the RHSAA recipient of the Male Coach of the Year Award for 2019-20. Mike has been a member of Winston Knoll staff for 9 years, coaching at Knoll for the last 13. Basketball and golf are his main passions, but he's also helped out with intramurals and has helped out with other things such as provincial volleyball this past year. So congratulations, Mike.
Thank you very much, Curtis.
Maybe you could just share a quick highlight of this year, last year.
So obviously thanks, Curtis, for the nomination, and very happy to accept the award and proud of obviously my accomplishments the last 13 years. Most specifically, obviously the last couple of basketball seasons have been quite successful, but anybody that's watching this video that knows me knows I bleed blue, green, and gold and have for many years. And just a simple accolade for how hard I've worked the last couple of years with our basketball and golf program. Unfortunately, the season did end short, and it was almost the year that could have been for Mr. Silvius in his basketball career, because I haven't had any city championships or provincial championships. But at the end of the day, I know that the reason I am teaching is because I am a coach, and it's my number one passion. So it's been a great season for me and a great season for our school, and I'm just very thankful of the award.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here with Sam Haniak, the SHSAA Female Coaches Award for the Regina District. Sam, tell us a little bit about your career and how you got into coaching.
All right, so I have been with Regina Public Schools for 8 years, 9 years if you include my internship. I've been at Winston Knoll for all those years. My first experience coaching was actually with the junior boys volleyball team. Then I also helped Mark Zacharias with basketball that year. And I also helped with RIT, which is a big basketball tournament run across Saskatchewan, with Winston Knoll being the host, as well as Riffle. Then my next year, I actually moved to junior girls volleyball under Tom Foster, because he was looking to retire. So he thought it would be a good chance for me to kind of grab that position. I still worked with basketball and I still did RIT. Then after that, I actually became the head coach of the junior girls volleyball team, because Foster did retire and decided that he didn't want to partake in volleyball anymore, and eventually actually retired as a teacher. I learned a lot from him. I continued to do basketball for 1 more year. Then I decided to let go of basketball just because I wanted to devote a little bit more time to volleyball. I then ended up coaching senior girls volleyball. I still did RIT. I actually took it over when Jolene Sentes left, and am still coaching senior girls volleyball to this day.
Awesome. Sam, what do you look for in your players? What gets you going with your players?
I've learned a lot over the past years of coaching, and my biggest thing that I'm looking for is a team player. Skill is one thing, but if you can't get together as a team, especially in volleyball specifically, it's really tough to excel. So team player, positive attitude, working hard, and really working for the team.
Awesome. Thanks very much, Sam.
My name's Rob Nelson, and I'm a teacher as well as wrestling, football, and team handball coach at O'Neill Catholic High School, and I have the privilege to recognize this year's Official of the Year, Ryan Forsberg. Like most officials, Ryan did not start as an official, but instead began by competing on the mat as an elementary student in Regina. Ryan went on to wrestle in high school at Tom Collegiate, where he got his first taste of officiating at only 14 years old. As all wrestling officials do, Ryan started by officiating the early elementary kids. However, he quickly moved up the ranks and was officiating national championships as a grade 12 and international championships just 3 years after that. Ryan is now a national Tier 1 clinician, which is the highest national rank an official can receive, as well as a United World Wrestling 1, putting him as one of the top officials in the world. Ryan has officiated at over 50 Canadian national championships, as well as World Championships, Pan Am Championships, and Olympic qualifiers. Aside from being a wrestling official, Ryan is an even better husband and father to 2 boys. Although Ryan is a dedicated and busy official, spending time and building into his sons is where his heart truly lies. Ryan's sons have now picked up the sport that he has loved for over 30 years, so he's thrown himself into coaching them and other kids at Ascendant Martial Arts. As mentioned earlier, I am proud to be able to recognize Ryan Forsberg's over 20 years of officiating in the SHSAA with this year's Official of the Year award. Congrats, Ryan.
Hi, my name is Patrick Reed, and I've been teaching and coaching with Lyle for the last 7 years. During this time, I have truly witnessed Lyle's dedication and passion for school sports and education. Lyle's been a great individual to coach with. His motivation, determination, and his passion for school sports truly transfers to the players that he's coached over the years. He does an excellent job mentoring young students not only in their sport, but also in building young leaders for the school community. Lyle, congratulations on this service award. You are well deserving of this.
Hi everyone, we are here today to celebrate Lisa Donnelly, principal of Miller Comprehensive Catholic High School, on her RHSAA Merit Award for service. Lisa started off her teaching years as a coach in the RHSAA, and she coached basketball and then volleyball. When she moved, and that was for about 12 years, when she moved into administration, her role shifted a little bit and she became a big support for the coaches and advisors in the building that she was in. And in the last 6 years, I have worked closely with Lisa as the athletic director at Miller. And I have to say that Lisa is very passionate about sport. She truly believes in sport and students getting involved in sport in the schools. She enjoyed her coaching years, and she's definitely very much enjoyed the role of supporting all the coaches in the building she's in now. As the athletic director, she would often meet with me. She would want to know what's going on with the RHSAA sports, how are things running in the schools. If we had anything to work out, she was right in there. We met regularly before, many of the seasons started, just making sure that we kind of had everything going. And our working relationship was fantastic. If I needed anything, she was there to help me with it. Just really, really appreciated that. And I believe that the students really appreciated her support, and they definitely knew that she was there to support them. And that's a really big thing. So I thank you, Lisa, as athletic director, for all of your support, encouragement, dedication to the RHSAA. And I just want to, there's a few coaches here that are going to send some videos along too. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Jody Custer. I've been a teacher and a coach at Miller Comprehensive Catholic High School for over 10 years. And I just want to congratulate Lisa on this award. It's well deserved. On a personal note, Lisa's been very helpful to me as a coach. There have been a lot of incidents over the years, I shouldn't say that, but there have, that come up with coaching. And there's been many times that I've shown up at her office unannounced, and she's always found time to sit down and let me in and work through these issues, sometimes helping me come to a decision, or other times just listening. And it's nice to have that kind of support from an administrator because it encourages you to keep coaching. On a school level, Lisa's been very involved with our tournaments. We've hosted the Senior Boys Provincials here a few years ago. Every year we host a tournament that's joined with Levolda's, a junior volleyball tournament. And we also host the Regina Separate School Elementary City Final. Lisa's very involved in these. She signs up to work the tournaments, and at the end presents awards for us. She recognizes how important athletics is as a component in a building. And I just want to say thank you for all you do, Lisa, and congratulations.
Hi, my name is Logan Whitowich, and I'm a teacher and coach at Miller Comprehensive Catholic High School. Lisa has been a huge support for all of our coaches, but I know as one of Miller's basketball coaches, she's really supportive of all of our coaches, especially in and out of school. When we have tryouts coming up, she meets with us beforehand or comes in and makes sure everything's running smoothly. She's very involved in our practices and when we're hosting tournaments, and involved when we're doing things like hoopla. She was really supportive this year, and hopefully when we get a chance to host it next year, she will be just as involved then. We really appreciate all of her support and involvement in everything that we do at Miller because we are a very busy school. So thank you, Lisa, so much for everything you do. We appreciate it, and congratulations on this well-deserved award.
Hi, Lisa. On behalf of the Miller Marauder football program, all the players, coaches, and fans, just want to give you a big thank you for everything you do for Marauder football, and congratulations on this well-deserved award.
Hi, my name is Bill DeRozier, and I'm the principal of Tom Collegiate. I'm pleased to introduce Marcel Asselin as the RHSAA Merit Award winner for coaching. Marcel is about to retire after a very distinguished career in education that has spanned 3 decades. He spent part of his career writing curriculum for the Department of Education and has devoted 27 years as a classroom teacher. Marcel has proven, without a doubt, that there is education through sport. He has given his students the opportunity and skills necessary for success in life. Though he may be difficult to understand at times, due to his charming French accent, he is always a class act. Over the years, Marcel has had the opportunity to coach many high-caliber athletes and has had significant team accomplishments. While coaching at Campbell, his boys' teams captured the city championship for a stunning 5 years in a row. As a junior boys coach at Tom, he approaches each season with the same level of devotion that he has for nearly 3 decades of coaching. For the last few years, we have struggled to field a team in boys volleyball, and had it not been for Marcel's love of the game and the thrill he has coaching, many students would not have experienced the excitement of being on a school team. Marcel has devoted his entire classroom teaching career to his students, athletes, and the community. Regina Public Schools has been very fortunate to have him on staff as a teacher, coach, and mentor. As he enters the world of retirement, Marcel still has the energy, wit, and devotion that he had as a young teacher 33 years ago. Mr. Asselin is an excellent recipient for the RHSAA Merit Award winner in coaching and will truly be missed in the world of education, sport, and at Tom Collegiate. Congratulations, Marcel.